Hey guys, welcome to episode 2. What I'm going to cover is some other designs that I've stumbled across the web. These are not mine. I just took them apart and looking to describe them. How this particular works, if you got two pistons coming out to the right, and then this charges the piston in a new location. If you just, how do I say this easily? If you notice the piston did not extend, that's because it does not have power to it. The redstone wiring here just goes left to right. It does not power that particular block. Once the block is there, it charges and moves upwards. And this would be in a connection with if you wanted to make this hollow and disappear, for example. It might be in combination with something else. Maybe you have some stairs that gets pushed out. So this would be in connection with, let's give you a better example. Okay, so now we have a nice little hole in the floor here. And technically we can put another one here. So now we have a double row. And in this particular example, I'll have to dig up the link. The fellow actually did a block of 4. So you had a very large hole in the ground that just suddenly disappeared or reappeared. Since I'm on the topic of hidden corridors and such, we've already discussed how to hide. That seems to be my new favorite thing. Okay, this is a basic double piston. Sticky piston up, sticky piston down, nothing special there. It's the easiest way that I could figure out on how to hide a library if you wanted to do that with the enchanting room. The reason is that if you take anything, the enchanting table itself cannot be moved. Any objects in Minecraft that have a secondary object, in this case a book, cannot be pushed, pulled, or moved at all. It can only move a singular object, i.e. a bookshelf. The bookshelves can go away, but you still have this here. You might be able to do something kind of fancy like fill this in, but honestly the easiest I did was just make a little doorway. Call it a day. This is something else I found on the net. It's a nice little design. All right. You have, let's see if I can give you a decent view. So this is the top floor, and these are just sticky pistons that push the floor in. And this is a sticky piston that moves the stairwell up. Now you might have noticed this other piston here. That is what gives the timing, so that everything's all nice and happy like. Let me see. And that's an inverter circuit there. Okay, so the stairs stay the same. These are the ones that are being pushed and pulled from the sideways pistons. This charges, when this piston gets pushed out, this charges the position, that piston in the new position. No, of course not. A little bit of a lag. This is just the piston from the library upstairs. And there's two more fairly straightforward ways of securing or hiding some doors. What I would do in this case is I would actually use cobble. And assuming I didn't have so much lag, I'd set up something so I would know which one of these blocks to remove. Tie into the torches or so, or something like that. Cool. I didn't know that was here. Having something at the end of the tunnel is also very useful. This just kind of gives it a general impression of a long corridor. And you just have to, well, obviously that's a little obvious, but you get the general idea. This is a component to the stairwell. It's just a portion thereon. This, I believe, is the block update, which I'll do. Okay, this stuff I will go over in another episode. Enjoy.